And another one, Impulse TCG, back again with another MTG booster box opening. Today we've got a Modern Horizons 3 collector booster box. Picked it up from Fanfare, Kalamazoo. Got ourselves a retro foil Flusterstorm buy box promo. Isn't that wonderful? Great card, CVH playable. These boxes here are a pretty penny. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you will ever get your money back, but you got to kind of look at it as getting some cards you want, some cards you might not have cared too much for, and having a whole lot of fun just looking for whatever it is you might get. Maybe we'll get some textured foils. Maybe we'll get some serialized Eldrazi. I like these Eldrazi. I like them more than the last ones. I think they're a lot more flexible. I like the new madness on the Emrakul. You can get that out for 6 mana. That's nuts. I mean, discarding it is no big deal, right? Plenty of ways to discard it. Plenty of ways to pay 6 mana. That is not difficult. And once again, I am befuddled by the packaging. Let's get the teeth involved. When in doubt, get the teeth involved. At last, the pack is open. We don't care about commons and uncommons on this channel. We are not that. Yeah, we don't give a damn. Oh, what I do want to see is the Eldrazi lands. I think these things got legs. People are going to want this, because you see what's that? Ulamog back there? Leave a comment down in the comment section with which Eldrazi you think that is. I think that's supposed to be Ulamog. Got the multiple hands. Who knows? Let me know who that is if you know. Brain Surge, this is a good card. That'll see a lot of Commander play. Cursed Marauder. Oh yeah, this is the souped up Fleshbag Marauder. When a Cursed Marauder enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. So instead of 3 mana for a 3/1, it's 2 mana for a 2/1, and they have to sacrifice a non-token creature. That's pretty damn good. Here's another card that's pretty damn good. Party Thresher. Gives your non-creature spells in exile convoke. And at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you can discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Pick one, you get to play those this turn. We have got our first Eldrazi. It is from the Commander decks, Bismuth Mindrender. We have got Sowing Mycospawn. Yeah, it's another Eldrazi. So Eldrazi. We've got Necro Dominance, our first mythic. A lot of people are on the fence about this one. I don't know. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good in a lot of different formats. What do we got here in our first fetch land? It's the worst fetch land, but it's an extended art foil fetch land nonetheless. It is an extended art foil Windswept Heath. Pretty good pack there. Got some Eldrazi cards. Got a good mythic in Necro Dominance. Got a fetch land. We got the obligatory Prosper Tomebound card for the set. Party Thrasher. Seems like you get 1 or 2 good Prosper Tomebound cards in every set. They're trying to make Prosper Tomebound a thing. You got the exact same extended art foil Eldrazi land as last pack. We got Aether Spike. That's the energy counter spell. Retro foil Victimize. That's a cool card. We've got Argent Diaz. What is that? I don't remember this card. Argent Diaz enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters. Oil counters? Nice. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter. So this doesn't care if it's yours, right? Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on Argent Diaz. 2 tap, remove an oil counter from Argent Diaz. Exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. Wow. Okay. Maybe you want to be targeting your own stuff with that. We've got Overclocked Electromancer from the Commander decks. We have got Detective's Phoenix. Ew. Yeah, I don't like that. Here we've got our first flippy Planeswalker, this Ral Monsoon Mage. And people are saying that this is the worst one. I don't know if folks anywhere where a Storm deck is going to be good. This guy's going to be good because they already played the Goblin Electromancer in, say, Modern Storm. This guy does the exact same thing as Goblin Electromancer, only it flips over into a wind condition. Oh, look at that. A foil Sorin House of Markov. So Flippy Planeswalker into Flippy Planeswalker. Yeah, really happy with this pack. I like these Flippy Planeswalkers. I actually think Sorin might be played in Modern. I mean, Ral could be played in Modern too. You know, if Storm ever makes a comeback, that Ral will be in it. Yeah, I mean, this just turn any food token into a Lightning Helix with his -1. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with those first 2 packs. Back-to-back Flippy Planeswalkers. And those will be sought after for Commander. People are going to want to play that in Commander, the Flippy Planeswalkers, just for the fun of it, right? I will. Alright, let's get this a little bit more user-friendly here so you can see what I'm getting. I tell you what, this is only the highest quality content for my patrons. Okay, we've got, I don't know, is that Kozilek back there? He's got the little things over his head. I think that might be Kozilek back there. Who knows? Marionette Apprentice, that's a good card. That'll see some casual Commander play. We got a retro foil Aether Spike. We have got Fanatic Aronos. That's a pretty good little mana dork. Could see some Modern play. We've got, from the Commander sets, we've got Kyath. Yeah, whatever. Famed Mechanist, Fabricate 1. Of the non-token creatures you control have Fabricate 1. That's pretty cool. And then for two colorless and tap, or 2 of any color and tap, Populate or Proliferate. That's kind of cool. We've got a Spymaster Vault. And we get our first, I don't know if these are considered special guests or not, but we have a Retro Border Subtlety and Disruptor Flute. Interesting card there, Disruptor Flute. I think of the Evoke Elementals that you can get out of here, I think Solitude is still the most expensive one. Grief's probably up there because of Scam. I don't like Grief. I think they should bring back Fury and ban Grief, in my opinion. Hate Grief. And we get the forest, or the swamp this time. I don't know what Eldrazi that is. If you know what that is on the swamp, what Eldrazi that is, let me know down in the comment section. We have got Tune the Narrative, a cool little energy card. We've got a retro foil Dragon Rage Channeler. We have got 6. Here's one a lot of people are excited about. Exterminator Exarch. We got another Fanatic Aronos. And we get our first Eldrazi. It is Ulamog the Defiler. Alright, I think this is the most sought after one of them all. I don't know why. I think the Emerald's the best, but good to see that. Good to see that. And we get Volatile Stormdrake Retro Foil. I think this is a cool little card. Could see CEDH play, you know, the one, this is kind of a rip-off of, man, I have the card too, and I don't know why I can't think of it. It's the little Drake that you can swap it for any creature when it enters the battlefield. Usually in CEDH you're not stealing stuff that costs more than 4 mana anyway, so that can find its way into a lot of different Commander decks. Definitely if you're already playing energy, you want to play that guy. It's fun. You give your opponent a 3-power flyer, but Commander, that's not such a big deal. And there's another swamp, and we all know that as Emrakul. And let's see what we got here for our retro. It is Abiding Grace. At the beginning, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, choose one, gain life, return target creature card. Oh yeah, this is a reprint. We've got some sort of retro foil Eldrazi here. Colorless spells you cast a mana value 7 or greater, cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures you control get 1/1. That's pretty cool. It heralds the end. We get another Flippy Planeswalker. It is Grist Voracious Larva. That's pretty cool. I like Grist. Some people think he's the best. I don't think he's the best. I think he might be the worst. But whatever. We'll see. Time will tell. Blaster Hulk. Another energy card out of the Commander set. Oh, there we go, folks. Ugin's Binding in the frame break non-foil. People are going to be looking for that card left, right, and sideways, to tell you what. We have got Roheen, and we get Fury, the worst one of them all, in retro foil. Special guest. So that's kind of our first disappointing pull of the box, I think. Would have liked any of the Evoke Elementals other than Fury to come out of that pull. I think you usually get about one. And these Evoke Elementals are going to go down in price big time after this, because most boxes I see open and openings have at least one of them. And I've gotten two, and I'm not even halfway through the box yet. I think this is the halfway point right here. I mean, nothing saying we'll get any more, but we've got the Emrakul Swamp. We have got Evolution Witness. This thing's pretty crazy for a uncommon. Just keeps getting your stuff back out of your graveyard every time you put a 1/1 counter on it. We've got Null Elemental Blast, another sought after uncommon. We've got Urza's Incubator for our first rare. Another energy card from the commander set. It is Razorfield Ripper. We've got a Portrait Genku. I'm just not feeling these portrait cards. I don't know about anybody else. Ooh, there's a hit. It is a retro non-foil Polluted Delta. And behind that we got an Orm's Chant. It is the frame break foil Orm's Chant. I'm not sure. Do you think this will get played in Modern now that it's legal? I don't know. I'm not a big enough Modern player to know. If you are, let me know down in the comments what deck is going to get played in, or what deck you're going to sideboard it in against. How excited are you that Orm's Chant is now in Modern? I don't even know if that Orm's Chant frame break is worth anything, or whether it's like a $3 card. We've got a Forest, that unknown Eldrazi again that I asked you to tell me down in the comments who it is. I don't know. Here we go. We got a Retro Wastes. This is Snow-Covered Waste. This is one of the more sought after uncommons. We get a Retro Foil Brain Surge. We get our first zero costs of the zero cost cycle, whatever you want to call it, Flare Fortitude. You can sacrifice a non-token white creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Until end of turn, your life total can't change, and permanents you control get hexproof and indestructible. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Teferi's Protection can't be cast for free, so there's that. I think this card right here is pretty cool. It's a cave after the, you know, from the Ixalan set that just came out, so it plays well with that. Enters tapped. A colorless, a blue, and tap. Exile 7 cards from your graveyard. Add blue when you spend that to cast a spell or activate an ability. Copy that spell or ability. Pretty cool. That is a pretty good land there, I think. Argent Diaz again. Kalia of the Vast. That's pretty cool. And, oh, Wheel of Potential. Yeah, I think Wheel of Potential is not a very good card. I could be wrong. Usually I'm not, though. They're very, very intent on printing wheel cards that are not overpowered, but I don't think there's a way to print that effect that is either not overpowered, you know what I mean? It's either going to be busted or it's going to suck. Hard Evidence gets some play in creativity decks in Modern. Grim Servant, yeah, I think this is the guy. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. It's 4 for a 3/2 menace zombie warlock. When Grim Servant enters the battlefield, search your library for a card with mana value less than or equal to your devotion to black. Reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. You lose 3 life. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's a tutor on a stick. Here's our second of the free spell cycle, Flare of Malice. Tempt with Mayhem from the Commander set. Shifting Woodlands, this is a good card. You can, if you have Delirium, you can turn into a copy of any permanent card in your graveyard until end of turn for 4 mana. Seems worth it. And, well, I mean, between the last 2 packs, we got 3 of the 5 free card cycle. Not the blue one yet. The blue one's the big one, I believe. We got Flare of Duplication, Frame Break, non-foil. And we get, What the hell? Oh, the good dog. Good boy. Look at that. In etched. Flashed when I want to say Philia, but we know it's not. Let's hope to God that's not how it's pronounced. Exuberant Shepherd. Whenever Philia, Exuberant Shepherd, attacks, exile up to one other target non-land permanent at the beginning of the next end step. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it isn't under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on, we'll just say Philia. It looks like Philia to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm illiterate and stupid. I don't like that name. I like that effect though. That's at only 2 mana for the creature. I mean, I don't know about Modern, but in Commander, that's actually going to be a card that's going to get played, at least in casual, maybe not in competitive, but you can just re-trigger all your ETBs over and over again. I mean, I know you can clear a blocker if you need to. You can exile tokens forever if your opponent's got some annoying tokens. You got an Eldrazi over here. What is that? That also kind of looks like Ulamog with all the squid-like appendages on the bottom side there. We have got Meltdown in Retro Frame. Oh, there's a Retro Foil Snow-Covered Wastes. A lot of different subtypes in one card. Toxic Deluge. You know what, you love it. They keep reprinting it and it stays at around 10-12 bucks. We have got from the Commander decks Bloodbraid Challenger, throwback to Bloodbraid Elf. Cascade Haste. So it's like a Bloodbraid Elf with 1 more everything, 1 more casting cost, 1 more power, 1 more toughness, and it has Escape. That's pretty cool. We've got this Demon guy. A lot of people are excited about in the portrait art. We've got Flare and Malice, so I guess all we need is Flare and Deny, and we've got the whole cycle now. Flare Malice in Retro. And we've got Springheart and Antuco. Not a big hit, but I think this guy's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be busted anywhere. I think he's going to be played in a lot of casual Commander decks. I don't know if he's going to break into 60 cards. Maybe he will. Maybe there's something about him, I don't know. Hey, we got at least 1 Eldrazi. We're happy about that. Still got 3 packs to go if you count the one I got right here that I'm opening. We got that one again. We have got Unstable Amulet. Artifact. When Unstable Amulet enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. When you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Unstable Amulet does 1 damage to each opponent. Tap. Pay 2 color or pay 2 energy. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it until you exile another card with Unstable. Oh wow! You can play it until you exile another card with Unstable Amulet. So if you tap it and it's expensive, but you don't want it to be gone, most of those effects say until end of turn or end of your next turn. That says until you exile another spell with Unstable Amulet. So if you exile it and then they destroy this, doesn't matter. You still get to play it. It's pretty cool. We got a Retro Foil Strike It Rich. Look at that. It's got the old tombstone symbol up there, letting you know it does something from the graveyard. That's awesome. We got another Volatile Stormdrake. We've got Corum the Undertaker from the Commander sets, the alternate commander from the gun deck. Another fetch land. This time we get Flooded Strand. Eladamri, there's one I wanted to hit. Glad to see that. Eladamri's portrait art, but whatever, I'll take it. We got the foil of that demon in the portrait art. Alright, folks, 2 packs to go. Can we hit another Eldrazi? Let's get an Emrakul. Let's get an Emrakul in here. Get in here, Emrakul. It's your time to shine. Upside down card on the top. Our foil borderless Eldrazi land. Another It That Heralds the End. Retro Foil Unholy Heat. Amphibian Downpour. I believe this is the front face commander from the Jeskai Energy deck. Satya, Aether Flux Genius, the guy that invented Aether Flux Reservoir, so I hear. And we got another Frame Break, Orum's Chant. We got Aether Revolt, interesting card. I'll definitely see casual commander play in energy decks. That could maybe even a card that could break into actual, oh, borderless frame break foil Warren Soul Trader. That's a good hit. I know the regular of this guy was up like 15 to 20 bucks for a long time, maybe still is, and this is the frame break foil. One pack to go, folks, one pack. It's been a pretty good box, not a bomb box. I think the retro foil fury kind of set us back a bit on how quality this box is, but let's see what this last pack has to offer. Maybe a little last pack magic. Let's see here. Here's our borderless foil Eldrazi land. We've got a retro non-foil Dragon Rage Channeler. What is this thing? Soka Ember Mage. 6 mana for a 4/4 goblin. When Skoa Ember Mage enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. What does that say? Grandeur. Discard another card named Skoa Ember Mage. Sacrifice 2 mountains. Skoa deals 4 damage to any target. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Whatever. We get the Titan. A lot of people are saying don't sleep on Flage the Titan. Titan of Fire Shiri. So we've got 3 of this cycle now. Hopefully they fill this cycle out in the sets to come. Conversion Apparatus. This is a pretty good energy card here. 3 mana tap for a colorless. 3 mana and tap. You get 3 energy, so you can kind of trade mana for energy. Tap, pay 3 energy, add 3 mana in any combination of colors. So pretty flexible. Can generate energy. Can mana ramp you. Does it all. We got a frame break non-foil Ruby Medallion, and we get a flooded strand in borderless. And our final cards, a windswept piece, so we get a double fetch land pack there at the end. Pretty good box there. That's at least 5 fetch lands, I think. We got 2 Evoke Elementals. One of them's Fury, so it doesn't even really count. I guess it still gets played in Legacy. Who knows? Let's go over the notable hits. I mean, like a lot of notable hits. You know, the Ruby Medallion is pretty cool. This is, of all the medallions printed so far, this is by far the coolest art. The art's in here. We got Flage. We got the borderless frame break foil Warren Soul Trader. I don't know about Orm's Chant. We got 2 of this guy. Flying, sacrifice another creature. Create a blood token. If you sacrifice an angel this way, create a number of blood tokens equal to its toughness instead. And then hybrid white-black, sacrifice 6 blood tokens, return each creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with finality counters on them. Pretty cool. We get Eladamri. Wanted him. I don't know about that Nantuko guy. We got all the flares except the best one. I mean, I like the Flare of Malice. I think it's a really good one. I like the red flare too. There's that guy again, a Deluge, whatever. That poor dog with a poor name, poor boy. Whoever named him needs to get smacked. Shifting Woodlands are a good hit. I guess we got double Flare of Malice. Wheel of Trash, no, that's not a hit. Talia, Flare of Fortitude, Frame Break Foil, Orm's Chant. Nurse's Incubator, it's been reprinted a few times now. Ugin's Binding, Grist. Ulamog, maybe the biggest hit in the box. I don't think 6 is a hit. Spymaster's Vault, a lot of people are really high on that. We get the borderless foil Sorin, borderless Ral. I think that's it. We get Necro Dominance. That might be something somewhere. And Party Thrasher. He's a good card. He's going to see a lot of casual commander play. What do we got over here in the commander slot? I think this card's a little something. I don't think this guy is anything, or that guy. I don't know about Bloodbreed Challenger. I'm going to guess. No, I mean, the escape cost isn't very high. It can cascade for 4 drops. I don't know. Who knows? Tempt with Malice. I mean, I don't think a lot of people are going to take that Tempt because, I mean, how much are you getting? Sunken Palace, pretty cool. It might get played in casual commander decks. Field Ripper, Blaster Hulk. If any of these cards are like hits that I don't know about, let me know down in the comments section. say, hey, you know, Blaster Hulk's actually way better than you think it is. Exterminator Exarch is a medium hit. I'm just not, I mean, I'm just not feeling that art. I don't know about you guys. He's got the cool little guy on his shoulder, but the portraits just don't do it for me. I don't know. Overclocked Electromancer, I think he's a cool energy creature. If I build an energy deck, I'll definitely be in there. Any Eldrazi's good to see, and that's that. And over here we've got our ally fetch lands from the box. We get 2 borderless foil. Are they the same? We got an extended art Windswept Heath and an extended art foil Windswept Heath and a borderless foil Windswept Heath. I mean, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta. We got one of the best. We got the best one. It's in retro, not retro foil though, but whatever. We get 2 Flooded Strands kind of in the middle, and we got 2 of the worst. We got a borderless non-foil Flooded Strand, extended art non-foil Flooded Strand. We've got a borderless foil Windswept Heath, extended art foil Windswept Heath. So I don't know. 5 fetch lands, 1 box, pretty good. Didn't get the best fetch lands that you could get. Most of those are going to exist in the realm of blue. But I'm happy with the box. It looks like a good, not great. But it was fun opening it. Glad I could share it with you. Leave a comment, whatever you want to say. Smash that like button. And if you want to see more of the highest quality content, highest quality MTG opening content on all of YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And until my other Modern Horizons 3 products come in the mail, this is Impulse TCG signing out.